So, like when I play guys that are good like you guys, you know, I just get killed. I just go around a corner and I get killed and I'm like, what the hell happened? And oftentimes, like I want to throw my controller and I'm like, there's no way, like the game doesn't support that. There's no way they killed me. But seeing the kill cam, I'm gonna be like, all right, it's on me.
They can pick between smoke and flash. So the flashbang's a new.
And so what we've done with Gears 5 is we've taken the smoke and sort of just made it its own thing.
And now we have split them into two and improved both.
You can take a smoke grenade to ensure that somebody can't see what you're doing, but if you want to stun them, which is you know, if you're attacking a point or something like that, you can take the.
Can we get the game started? Is everybody ready?
Yeah. Mid-house, dude, mid-house.
It's a little bit weird.
Down mid. I'm down.
I got nice.
Get me 3 codes.
I got one. Oh my
Nice
god.
shot. Did you see that?
You said how you can upgrade weapons because they start with low ammo?
Upgrades are picks. So everything's a pick. What you can do is you can either choose to make it respawn faster or give it more ammo. So they picked a flashbang, and so now it's actually a cursor selection. So now you vote between smoke and flash.
So the sort of team captain gets to choose the slot that you're gonna adjust, and then everybody votes on the one thing that they want. So if the team is really coordinated and communicating, they'll all sort of vote the same thing. But if they're not, then you might see people go like, no, I want this one, no, I want that one, and then like they'll be sort of arguing it out a little bit.
When people first start picking in early rounds, they don't actually pick the most powerful weapons. They're not allowed to. So on the next pick, they can upgrade that into a more powerful weapon, like a precision rifle or a submachine gun. And then from there, what they can do is upgrade it into a power weapon with a third pick. The things you have access to are the center line and your half.
Okay.
Except there's one little nuance. You can choose to deny a slot to the enemy team on their territory. It won't spawn anymore for 3 rounds. But after those three rounds, it comes back. So they're placing it like basically on their secondary close.
There is. Hold on. I see it. I see it.
I got Vic on me. That guy's really here at 21. 21's really here.
They went at hill. They went. I'm gonna shoot at hill.
Watch out behind you. He's pushing behind you.
Can we get a break on our hill?
Yeah, you guys just crossed, but just make sure you don't get 3 capped here.
We got one. I got one down. Somebody has to cap that up.
I died in our house. Our house was pushing up. The burn the stores like crazy, boys. Just keep going on them.
So you can see on the top left, like how many shots.
Go. Let's go. I'm doing it. That first decap.
Good job. Nice job.
Let's go. Easy, mate. Let's go.
So you're gonna start this round with 3. They were calling on the other side. They're like, they're burning lives. They're burning lives. Just.
I'm rotating back to our hill. I'm gonna have shots from our middle side.
Number 17 is low.
Oh, I might die.
I'm in the help here.
They're trying to crunch on our home.
I'm gonna play towards
heard
our
of me?
home.
For which, like, we do a calculation of which team will win if it continues like this,
Yeah,
right?
I've been paying attention to that.
Yeah, so like for there, like once it's like 1 minute or something like that, it starts counting down. Like obviously you can affect it, go away, but it'll tell you like a countdown, like we're winning, we're winning. So you don't have to do like the mental, like. Also when you're in TACOM, if you bring up TACOM right now, you can see each of the other team has, your team and the other team has, yeah. So if you see someone who's low and you're like, holy, like if we could just like eliminate one, like you can go for that.
Bro, I have one shot in my home. Oh, he cut back.
Did you see the little dots like on the screen when you're getting hit? Can you actually tell? Like, can you read them
Yeah,
right
I can.
now?
I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you went wide on me.
Yeah.
And I hit him with that the second shot. I could tell his body language changed because my full spread hit him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can actually see. Sorry. You can actually see the times now on all the respawns. So like, if like you can actually tell like what's like.
Go Marcus. Marcus dies.
All right.
I got hit by snipe.
He's been on like 5 lives ever since he went to 0.
In the grenades, it's now like the Marksa, Hammer Burster, and Incense. So pick which one you want. So then your team go up a little earlier than the creep comes in. And so if you just watch for the hits, you kind of get a better feel for how damaged you are.
Yeah. I have no lives. I have no lives. Yeah, no,
You
I'm
have no
out, I'm
lives?
out. Like, I used all my lives.
Yo,
right now.
Kenny.
Yeah, there's bandstand. Just put the claw down in the center line, please.
Actually gets more and more accurate, but then that sort of swarm engineering comes into play where if you hold it for too long, it sort of starts like coughing a little bit, goes like, and the spread goes all over the place and it goes slower, and like the kick gets harder to manage, and then you have to like let go and then start again to sort of get that sphere again. And so it's a very powerful weapon, but there's a little depth in it in like really controlling the accuracy and getting the most out of it.
Behind him, Marcus.
Behind us, let's see the guy behind us.
Did you ever get somebody on the ground? Just
There's a new like winning condition now, which is if you wipe the whole team before they can respawn, you win the round.
Automatic.
Yeah.
we call it an elimination victory. It's just like the team's not left standing, so like you win.
You're close to everybody up before the 3 gap happened, so I cut it short.
So if I have 4 respawns, right? And
Yeah, so now it's actually down, like, escalation used to go up for the respawn timer, now it's down, so it's actually 10 seconds. So it's gonna go fast.
Yeah, like no spawn, so we gotta, hit some shots. Right here, man. I couldn't even hear you if you was pushing.
Nice job.
Well done.
So on behalf of the whole coalition, we'd thanks everybody for coming out to the playtest. I know it's Saturday and there's other things you could be doing, but we really appreciate you coming out. See you later.
Yeah, so developers.
Game for me, since my playstyle is kind of very fast or whatever or whatnot, and my movement is too fine, but I mean,
Part of the legacy, but still feel very new. So that's really good news to us that it feels very different, but hopefully it still feels like Gears.
I also like how the pretty cool.
I think you both ran out of lives at some point.
Did you as well?
No, I don't think I had 1 life.
One life left, managing that one set.
I was saying.
I ran out of lives so
Kidding,
fast at the start. I was going through it by round 4 or 5. It was not fun.
So that first half playing your Gears 4 play style.
Off of respawn just changes your whole thought process. And when I was coming off respawn, I need to think towards the end of that game, the other team was running out of lives. So we knew that because I had 4 or 5 lives at that point and they were down to 1 or nothing, I knew that I could kind of just be aggressive and force them to kind of outskill me and get the kills like that.
You ran out of lives early and before, when you guys were trying to catch up because you were Kagura on a roll.
Yeah,
The first half, and when I was out of lives, or when I was running low, I just started to feel it. And when I started getting lancered a little bit or shot a little bit more, I was I need to get the hell out of here. I can't be sitting here. It's such a huge role in the game that's missing in Gears 4. That lives factor alone just makes you have to think more and makes you care a lot more than you did before. So I like it a lot.
Awesome. It's one game. It's going to be a little bit hard to tell.
Yeah.
That's my big consensus in my head from playing is just it's so weird. There's a lot to take in, but just the way the Gears of War is being played is just so much different, and I enjoy it more because it's not just the fighting and smokes or just head downing with a shotgun. I found myself again taking a lot more.
So if you were to sort of sum up, your experience today and how you're looking forward to Gears of War 5, what would it be?
I am 1000%. I just feel this is gonna be I don't know how to explain it.
I'm very excited for it. What I played today makes me think can I steal one of these Xboxes and bring it home kind of thing.
The answer is definitely no. No, you can't.
It's a hard no on that one.
Yeah, but thank you so much for coming up to Vancouver to play here at the Coalition. We really appreciate it. We always love your input and feedback, and we hope you had fun.
It's
Thank
great
you.
to see you for the first time, up and comer. We might see you again some other times going forward. Yeah.
Yeah, you may not see me ever again. Who knows? But thank you guys for having us. I know we both appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, I do. Appreciate
it. It's a great experience, and I enjoy coming out here every time. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Kenny?
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thanks, man.